Dydd Gwyl Dewi, St David's Day, a day which every Welsh person holds dear in their hearts. The 1st of March is coming up this weekend. What are you getting up to? When I was a kid, I used to dress up with my peak cap and bring my best leek into school. But Cardiff, do you appreciate St David's Day? And more importantly, do you know who St David was?
He was born in about 500, St David, who's the patron saint of Wales, and legend has it he was born in Pembrokeshire. He was a preacher who lived quite a simple life. He was a teetotaler and a vegetarian, which is quite popular these days too now, and died in, I believe, about 589. And he died on the 1st of March, which is why we celebrate St David's Day on that day. It's lovely to have a day that reminds you that it's nice to be Welsh and what a lovely country we have. And personally, it reminds me of when the children were young and all the performances they did in school and their outfits. And this year I bought, for the first time ever, a grandchild day, an outfit. So it's lovely to see the tradition carrying on.
And here you have a lot of tourists coming in. So what are the reactions from the tourists who see so many Welsh gifts and crafts?
They love it. They love hearing about the heritage. I think the most frequently asked question is, what does the word cwtch mean? So we do that. We always say that. And in fact, we're now in the we're about to get a leaflet so we can hand it out to explain it with a bit of a poem as well. And also we get asked quite often, what's the word Cymru mean? And we have to explain it said Cymru.
Things like, for me growing up, it was always less about the patron saint himself and more about a celebration of Wales and Welshness and kind of Welsh pride, I suppose, for lack of a better term. So, and I'm down with that. Like, I'm not a religious guy, and I know next to nothing about St David himself. But like, yeah, learn about it, enjoy it.
What are you getting up to?
I'm going to make a hat out of daffodils.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's just something I do every year.
Well, I'm a monk, and actually St David was a monk, and him and his followers used to only eat like an apple a day and drink water and practice celibacy. So I'm going to be following in their footsteps.
St David's Day.
Yeah.
Is it something you're going to be celebrating this Sunday, sir?
Probably with my wife. She's Welsh, so yeah, we usually do celebrate on St David's Day. I have a grandson who was born on St David's Day.
Oh, wow.
And he was actually born on the night after the Oscar celebrations, so they called him Oscar David Allen.
I think it's nice for people who've come here from other places or a thing to become involved. It's a very inclusive thing. My daughter-in-law was actually from Antigua. She met my son in Cardiff University and now lives over here. So my granddaughter, she will be celebrating in nursery, and Jackie has become involved in it via that too, and she loves it.